Hello TNH staff. Happy Veterans Day to our veterans who served our country. As a veteran of the Cold War, I'm very proud of our accomplishments as veterans, past and present, and our role in preserving the democracy that we all enjoy here in the United States. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Craig for establishing this technology medium and making it available for this corporate update. I'm sure we will leverage this approach for providing company updates going forward. I'll take a few moments to provide you with an update on TNH with special emphasis on the global economic crisis and our strategy to deal with this crisis. The crisis in world financial markets actually began when prices started declining in the U.S. real estate market in late 2006. To date, it is estimated that banks worldwide have had to write down more than $550 billion in assets due to this mortgage meltdown in the U.S. The first signs of trouble were apparent in 2006, but the situation really escalated in February 2008, when Fannie Mae, the largest source of money for U.S. home loans, reported a $3.55 billion loss for the first quarter of 2007. This is triple the amount that they expected to lose. The situation snowballed as Wall Street, banking, insurance, and the auto industry, as well as state and local governments and municipalities, struggled to generate revenue and to stay afloat. Everyone's looking for a bailout now from the U.S. government. Families and businesses across the nation are impacted by this financial crisis. The collapse has intensified the credit crunch as banks are more fearful about lending to one another or to customers, people like you and me. The lack of credit and the diving housing prices are slowing consumer spending, which has resulted in the highest unemployment rate since 1994 at 6.5%. The U.S. has lost 1.18 million jobs in 2008 alone. On October 3rd, the largest government intervention in capital markets in our history cleared the U.S. House of Representatives and became law with the President Bush's signature. The Economic Stability Act, or ESA, is administered under TARP, T-A-R-P, or the Troubled Asset Relief Program, via a $700 billion bailout package. Last time, and the only time that I'm aware of, that we had both a change in administration at the presidency level and a recession was in 2001. While the Bush administration at that time was already in office for several months. That 2001 period was additionally complicated by the rapid shift in focus because of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, as well as anthrax attacks. Typically, when there is a change in administration, we expect to have a slow solicitation period as the government reorganizes, restaffs, and decides on its new direction. The key factor is how long does it take to get these new members of government on board and their priorities established. For example, realizing that President-elect Obama will assume the presidency in less than 2 months, it is unclear how much of the bailout funds will be utilized over the long term or how they will be utilized, knowing that his direction is much different from the current president's direction. TNH is taking the following swift and proactive measures to safeguard the company and maintain our financial viability in the midst of the crisis. Number one, we're controlling expenses. This means evaluating all company expenses, and we're eliminating any non-mission critical expenses that we've occurred in the past. Delaying non-essential initiatives that require capital investments, and reprioritizing corporate initiatives to maximize our forecasted ROI on those initiatives that are expected to bring in a return on the investment. Number two, staying attuned to our current clients and ensuring their success. We're reaching out to our clients to get a pulse on their funding forecast, good or bad, for 2009, and to reaffirm our commitment to their success. There's never a more important time to overperform or overdeliver for our clients than in a poor economy. We must be viewed by our clients as an indispensable asset and value added that they must have in order to succeed going forward. 3, we're following the money and amplifying our differentiators in the marketplace. In 2009, there will be federal agencies that will receive a great deal of funding. We think this will be the majority of agencies, or the minority. The majority of agencies will receive very little new funding. Our business development efforts are focused on 4 areas that are deemed top priorities by President-elect Obama, and those agencies that are estimated and forecasted to be involved in those initiatives. This includes the Economic Stability Act, ESA, that I spoke about, and the Troubled Asset Relief Program, or in short, the bailout, which is orchestrated by the Treasury Department. We're at the table, focused on this initiative. We know the players, they know us, and we currently perform at Treasury. Another is a $300 billion housing bill enacted in July to turn around the mortgage meltdown and to give FHA, which is a HUD organization, HUD is our biggest customer, the resources needed to help struggling homeowners as well as to help turn around Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Third, public health initiatives, such as initiatives led by VA, HHS, and DOD. They will all be involved in President-elect Obama's revamping of the healthcare system. Moreover, President-elect Obama is focused on bringing more technology to the healthcare sector as part of his revamping of that sector, which should bode well for TNH and our capabilities. D, energy independence. The Department of Energy will be at the forefront of helping America discover and adopt alternative fuel sources, which is a major initiative going forward for President-elect Obama. We're leveraging our strategic relationships with the National Organization of African Americans in Housing, NOAA, Mountaintop Marketing, Input Market Research, the leading market research firm in our industry, AFCEA, the Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association, and IAC, the Industry Advisory Council, to support our growth efforts and other initiatives as well as the emerging situation evolves. Based on additional intelligence from these and other notable sources, we will finalize our 2009 strategy to meet the challenges of the nation's economic slowdown. These challenges, however, require a team effort here at TNH. So each of you as TNH employees play a vital role in our success and our execution of this strategy. So I'm counting on you to help make it happen. Thank you, and God bless America.